The woman caused someone else's injury due to a mistake. As a result, she was sentenced to a full minute of punishment. Then she was taken to a mysterious laboratory. She put on the program she had designed herself. At that moment, the woman felt a little scared.
1 year on the dot. And you ran the exit routine. Sometimes you code these circular module dependencies.
But the man didn't listen to her at all. He picked up the magical eye drops and dripped them into her eyes. Instantly, the woman was transferred into a tiny prison. She had to stay here for 365 days. Only then could she be released. But in the outside world, only 1 minute had passed. In this place, every day was torture for her. To help her brain adjust to this change in time, the prison provided food every day. She just had to maintain her normal life habits from the real world. On the first day, the woman started exercising. Then she wrote, and when no one talked to her, time seemed to pass incredibly slowly. Finally, she made it to the 365th day. In a few minutes, she would be able to leave. She stared at the screen that was glowing red until it returned to normal. The woman was shocked to see the number on the screen had gone back to 001. It seemed like time had been reset. This was definitely a system error, and it had turned into a loop mode.
Fucking God!
The woman vented her anger on the screen. She struggled for a long time, until she had no strength left. Her heart started to feel a sense of despair. Just as she thought she would be trapped here forever, she suddenly felt a breeze. After all, in this virtual world, she couldn't feel the wind. So she followed the direction of the wind. It was coming from behind the cabinet that had been smashed earlier. She carefully peeked inside. She found a small gap there. The woman tore open the fabric curtain. She pushed aside the steel plate. What she saw in front of her was nothing like the virtual world she had designed. It was a huge warehouse. The woman turned on the light. She froze in shock. It turned out that all the food stored here was the same food she had in the prison. She opened the door beside her, but inside it was filled with surveillance equipment. It was monitoring all her actions. She could hardly believe what she was seeing. At that moment, the man outside noticed her. The woman immediately grabbed the car keys from the table. She drove away from the place at top speed. Then she walked alone on the street. She saw the billboard for the eye drops she had once developed. Only then did she realize her virtual eye drops had been on the market for a year. Posters of her partners were everywhere on the street. At that moment, she finally understood. The virtual prison she had been through was all fake. She had truly been trapped for 365 days. This was all part of her partner's scheme. He wanted to take over her eye drop research and replace her in her position.